Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 26th to May 1st, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So it's very interesting, the imagery that's coming up, Scorpio, because first I saw boulders shifting in the scrying bowl, and then it's very funny because the north lunar node came forward, and that's in this deck right here. In the imagery that came forward in the scrying bowl, and it's a face of a dragon. So it's like you're getting back your voice, something has shifted, and you're finding where you stand, but you're also going to be speaking out more, standing up for yourself more. And that's going to be a really beautiful thing, and that is a really beautiful thing. So let's look at the energy we have to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is an energy of thinking, oh my gosh, we're all going to work together, or we're all going to come into this together. And it's not. It's like you're doing all the work or being taken advantage of. And there's just an energy here of be aware of this. Be aware that you're going to think this is a team effort. This is everybody coming together. And it's just not. It's just not going to end up that way. So let's look at our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Creativity, the sacral chakra. Now, Spirit is also saying with the Three of Pentacles, this is why your voice is so important, because if the disposition, I can't say that word right now, but if the cutting up of the labor or the work isn't being done, you need to speak up for yourself. And that's going to be a really important thing, because we're going to be like, okay, I can let it slide. Okay, I can let it slide. And then it's going to be like, no, I can't let it slide anymore. I need to stand up for me. We have the sacral chakra coming forward, creativity coming forward, and the sacral chakra is where our creativity and our sensuality is held. It is also where all the drama from this life and past lives are held. So it's holding back our creativity. We're going to actually see, I see with the rock shifting, it's like there's this real sense of something is broken open, like a little crack is being able to come forward. And it's going to let out a lot of the creativity. It's going to kind of move. It is moving a lot of the hurt, the pain, the disappointment that we've been surrounded with for so long. And now it's like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And there's a creative beauty that gets to come forward. So let's look at what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Ooh, okay, this right here. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so we have Jupiter, we have Saturn, we have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles. Can you still see? I hope so. The Page of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So a lot is coming forward here. There's laser focus coming forward. Jupiter also represents Sagittarius, so strong Sagittarius energy also coming forward. Saturn represents Capricorn, so strong Capricorn energy. Saturn and Capricorn coming forward here. But there's also a sense of diving deep into something and being a little bit too rigid in the way that we're looking at things. It's kind of like we're going to want to dissect it in such a precise, certain way, but it's going to take away a lot of the creativity, a lot of the beauty that needs to come forward. There's also a sense of, I'm the one holding the focus. So there's somebody coming in saying, I'm the one who holds the precision. I'm the one who, I'm just seeing like, I don't know if they have a laser pointer or if there's something to do with lasers where they want to hold on to it, but there's something here where it's like, this is mine to illuminate. Don't you dare take it away from me. They're a little bit too serious. They're not listening. And that's going to be a very important thing. There needs to be a back and forth. And that's why Spirit is saying, be mindful, because we're going to think, oh, we're in a group. Everybody's going to work together. And Spirit's like, no, there's one person who wants to come out on top. There's one person who wants the credit for everything, Scorpio. And that's just going to be something that's very frustrating during this time, or just very frustrating, period. The Knight of Cups comes forward. And this is us. We're water sign energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, all water signs. And here we're slowly and steadily moving towards what we want. The Knight of Cups is the second slowest moving knight. So we don't want things to be rushed. That's why this energy coming forward, both very much, we have Zeus energy with Jupiter, both very much of the sense of it needs to be now, it needs to be now. Somebody is rushing us. We need things to be slowly. We need to feel behind it. If we don't feel behind it, if we don't have the power behind it, we can't move forward the way that we need to. So here it's like, listen to your feelings, even though we're going to think, oh no, that's not worth anything. I need to listen to the facts or the money or the whatever. And Spirit's like, no, listen to your inner voice. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of water. Listening to your inner voice is going to be very important. It moves us to the Four of Pentacles. There's an energy here of, there's not a flow. It doesn't have a flow. That's why creativity comes forward. And it's like, I need this flow. I need this expression. The Four of Pentacles, it doesn't have this flow. There is something here, vampiric energy, just trying to drain us, just trying to overwhelm us, just trying to keep us held back. And there's a sense of, I'm not connecting with my earthly purpose. I'm not connecting with why I'm supposed to be here. We can find that we're getting headaches, that we're getting stomach aches, that our feet hurt us. There's just pain. And this is because there's an energy drain. There's a sense of somebody's leeching from us the prosperity and the bounty that we're supposed to have in this life. It brings us to the Five of Swords. This is a battle that we've fought before. And as we fought this battle before, it's just coming forward where it's like, there's somebody here where right equals everything. Like, they just want to be right so much. And they don't care about the nuanced beauty. It's going to be like, if you could just see the bigger picture, or if you could just listen for a moment. But all this person cares about is, first and foremost, like, how much money is coming in. But also the fact that they're draining you. They're draining you and then just putting more and more on your shoulders. Again, you've been through this fight before. You've seen it. And so here with the Five of Swords, there's a real sense of, okay, I'm not falling into the same patterns. I'm not falling into the same trap. It brings us to the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is things are out of order and they need to be balanced. There's somebody, and I just see this as like somebody's dangling something over our heads. It's like, you want this, but I'm not going to give it to you. You want this, but I'm not going to give it to you. You have to work harder. You have to try more. And there's just a frustration here where we're like, no, because they're playing games with our money. We are turning more deeply inward with the Hermit, strong Virgo energy coming forward. And there's a sense of the path is being illuminated. That's why we have to quiet ourselves down and look within. If we can't quiet ourselves down and look within and say, okay, what's right for me emotionally, even though we think, okay, that's silly because I need to do what's right for me financially or whatever right now. My emotions don't count because I just see the emotional aspect of it, and Spirit's like, you're pushing it away, and Spirit wants you to take it forward because the heart really does matter. Even though you're going to think, well, the heart can't pay the bills. And that's fair. That is definitely fair. But the emotional power, that has a lot to do with what's coming forward and where it is that we want to be. Again, something is off balance. Somebody's holding the balance And until we look inward and we really start to claim our worth, claim what we desire, see ourselves for being powerful individuals, it's just going to be in somebody else's hands. And then we feel out in the cold. But we're also dealing with a person who's very afraid that the money's going to dry up. The money's going to dry up. There's not going to be enough for me. And so that's permeating everything, this attitude of fear. Now, this could be a partner that we've had, that we either have now or we've had in the past. Their mindset has stayed with us because their fears with money seeped into us. It could be the way that we were raised. There's never enough money. It's always going to be chaotic and terrible. There's something here where we need to look at this. We need to look at this pattern because this is an attitude of poverty coming forward. And we need to say, no, I'm done. With the Five of Pentacles, there's also a sense of I'm on the outside and everybody else gets to be in and welcome. I'm on the outside and everybody else gets to celebrate and be happy. So there is this sense here of really being disjointed from where we want to be. With the Page of Swords, this is a time where we need to be students of our voice. We need to build up, speaking up for ourselves. We're going to think, for some reason, we're going to think this is rude or this isn't where I'm supposed to be. And Spirit is saying, no, speak up for you. Embrace your words. Embrace what you desire. There's also a young, fresh voice coming forward. This can simply be embracing our voice and being like, wow, I haven't spoken up for myself like this since I was little. I haven't felt this good about myself for years upon years. And there's a real cutting through doubts and fears and negativity. And then the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, slowly and steadily moving towards our prosperity. This is not going to be a fast go. This isn't probably going to all be settled by the 1st of May. But there is this energy of, well, now I see what I need. And now I know how to move forward. I know the rules a bit more. I know how to play the game better. It brings us then to Angels and Spirit Guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. The Five of Wands, the Tower, the Devil, Capricorn energy coming through once again, the Magician, the Lovers, and the King of Swords. So I love that there's only one minor arcana card. Everything else is a major arcana or a court card. And with the Five of Wands, this is fighting. This is bickering for the sake of bickering. This is fighting for the sake of fighting. This is petty squabbles getting out of hand. And that's something we're going to very much have to be mindful of during this time. How far out of hand are the words getting? Is the situation getting? Because this could all be healed really easily, or at least easier than if we let the squabbles keep on going, if we keep on paying into the fighting. So there's something here where these people just love to fight. They love to fight. They love to be angry. They love to have arguments. They love to play the victim or, go over what they want over and or what's bothering them over and over and over again till really you just feel like, I want to punch you in the face. I'm not promoting violence. I'm not saying do that at all, but that's the energy that's coming forward. It's like, oh my gosh, will you just be quiet, please? Type of thing. It brings the Tower. Once we identify the chaos, and once we identify how that chaos has been in our lives, probably for too long, for a lot of us, we have the Tower coming forward. And the Tower is change. The Tower is powerful, unrelenting, unapologetic change. It does not care if it ruins your world for a little bit, and it does not care if it, brings up your world for a little bit. The Tower is change. And I say for the little bit, and why Spirit's saying for a little bit is because it won't always be forever unless you hit another Tower time, which is definitely, something that happens all the time in our human development. With the Tower, there is chaos. The Tower can be Rapunzel escaping from the Tower and finding freedom within her own life. And the Tower can be, this was my home. Like, this was everything that was important to me, and it's been ripped away. So the Tower comes forward here. And we need to look at how that Tower is a part of our lives, because there's something here. We've been chained. It's squabbling. It's fighting. It's chaos. It's not feeling good enough within ourselves. It's even our own inner dialect of chaos. And that's the only way that I can describe what Spirit is showing me. It's like the ground has never been even. That's why we saw the rocks moving in the beginning. The ground has never been even. And what we're seeing here is the Tower is falling down. We've been pushed out of that comfort zone, that safe space, that place where we thought, oh, this is okay. Like, now I can be okay. And the Tower shows us change. It's ready or not, and here it comes, and Spirit is telling us that we have to stand in what is true for us, and what we desire, and what we love, and what is right. And it brings us to the Devil. Something has us chained, and it can be our voice is chained. I just am focusing right here. Spirit is really showing me the straitjacket and a constriction on her chest, her lungs. And there's a sense here of, am I embracing my voice? Is somebody speaking over me and over me and over me? And they're saying we have to have a talk, and we having a talk is just us listening to them for the umpteenth millionth time. There's energy that we're chained to. And Spirit's saying, why? Why are we doing this? There's a strong sense. I just see, again, that screaming is so prevalent. It's just like, I have had enough. And there's just a need to release the voice. It's either in screaming or in singing. It's turning up the music really loud and just letting yourself sing along. It's doing something tremendously freeing, because we're seeing that we can't hold to these expectations that are tearing us apart. And it brings us, as we break through these chains, as we, start to set ourselves free, it brings us to the magician. There's magic to us. And that's why we're being chained down. That's why it's so hard. Because what if we get to shine? What if we embrace our magic, our prosperity, our brilliance, and we move forward in that? Because it's so interesting that these cards, especially, it is seen much easier in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but they mirror each other. They are the reverse. Here we are tied to the Devil. Here we are blessed by the angel. There's a sense that at the same time we are being held back, we are being brought forward. And the question is, can we see the magic within ourselves? Or can we see the magic about ourselves? Or can we embrace that beautiful spark within us to set ourselves free? Because it brings us to the Knight of Swords. There is power in our words. There is power here. This is a person who doesn't mince their words at all. I don't necessarily see this as us, Scorpio, though there is a sense of somebody needs to say the truth. Somebody needs to say what others are afraid to. And here we're cutting through doubts, fears, negativities, hurts, pains, disappointments, and we're starting to speak. We're starting to say, yes, this is what I want. But there's also an energy here of a person who says, why are you silencing yourself? Why are you holding yourself back? What is it that you are gaining? There's also this energy of this person. They just speak bluntly. They do. They say it, and they're like, if you don't like it, that's great. And if you do like it, that's better. But I am not being held back by this. And we're going to be looking at this person thinking, how could you say this? Like, how could you do this? How could you bring to the light what's supposed to be in the shadows? Because there's a sense of all of this here, from the Devil to the Five of Wands. It's supposed to be in the shadows, the inner conflict, the things that have fallen apart, the feeling chained, the feeling like we can't move forward. That's supposed to be hidden away. And the Knight of Swords is like, the King of Swords is like, no, it's out there. I've worked too hard and too long to have myself silenced, to have myself brought down. And it moves us then to angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. It moves us to the Seven of Swords, the Six of Pentacles coming through again, the Ace of Cups, a gift for us that we take, but it's hard to see that we're taking it, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun. I love that the Sun comes through. So we start off with the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is a betrayal. We have been betrayed, period, end of discussion, and stop. Here, with the Six of Pentacles, we need charity. We have the priest, the priest coming out and offering the charity to those who desperately need it. And there's a sense here of, I've been betrayed, and now I need some help. Now I need somebody to help me. And yet in the beginning here, it's like, be very mindful, because somebody's handing out these gifts, and they're not doing it out of the goodness of their heart. Here, this is more of a I will help you, because that is what I'm here for type of energy. There is somebody who's going to come in. We're not going to trust them because we've already, had handouts come our way, or have people say, I'll help you up, and them not meaning it at all. So be very aware of this. The Ace of Cups, healing. there's healing, there's love. We have the Knight of Cups right up here, right? And the Ace of Cups comes in. We take this gift because we have the Knight of Cups. But this gift of love, of healing, of connection, it's harder for us to see that we're taking it because it is in a different deck. It is in a different space. We're going to be looking at one thing, one way, and Spirit's saying, no, set yourself free. The foundation has been, irreversibly changed. It brings us to the Knight of Wands. Passion, creativity, insight, ideas. There's somebody who's astoundingly charming coming forward. I mean, there's just a sense of they just seem blessed. And the way that they look at things is like, oh, well, I never thought of seeing it that way. Or, oh, I never thought of looking at it like that. And then the sun shines. The sun shines on us. The sun is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. There's beauty and there's radiance and there's brilliance that comes forward. And it's like you've been through the darkness so that there is the dawn. And so that also you know what it is that you want. You know where it is that you want to be, what's important. Let's look at things a little bit more deeply. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Things start moving rather quickly. With the Knight of Wands, it's not going to take as long as we thought it was. As we get that hand up, as we start to see things coming into balance, it's like, oh, okay, this is what I needed. Or, oh, okay, this is what needed to happen. But it's like, ready or not, here it comes. Just as the Tower denotes change, so does the Eight of Wands. And that change is powerful. That change is profound. That change has us looking at things in a very different way than we have been before. The messenger of Earth is the messages from the Earth. There are going to be certain flowers that are blooming or something that's coming up. I don't know if this was a gift from somebody. It's like, I'm just hearing the blueberry bushes are coming back. So one of my brothers gave me a blueberry bush one time. So it could be like a gift from a family member or a gift from somebody who's you're astoundingly close to. It is coming back and bearing fruit. But there is a sense here of something that was planted is starting to bear fruit. Something that was given is starting to move us forward. We have the Knight of Pentacles right here because the messenger is the Knight. And what we're going to find is that it's slowly and steadily, the energy is slowly and steadily building towards what we need and what we want and where it is that we want to be. And we're moving forward. But again, it's going to be slow. It's funny because it's going to be slow and then it's going to happen so quickly. And certain things are going to happen really quickly. And then other things are going to have just this molasses-like pace to them. And it brings us to the Seven of Air. There's a betrayal. There's a betrayal where somebody's holding our money. Somebody has used money as a form of manipulation. And we've felt like, I don't belong to this place anymore. The Seven of Air is looking at this hurt and this pain, this manipulation, this chaos. And saying, you know what, I see you. I see what you're doing. And I'm not falling prey to this anymore. I'm just not, period, end stop. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. It's the Queen of Pentacles. There is somebody we're out of balance with emotionally. Like the energy vibration isn't right. This person is successful. This person is powerful. We're going to think, wow, I should really be friends with this person or get on with this person or take the advice of this person. It doesn't feel right. Stop trying to put on shoes that are too small. It's just not going to work. That's the energy that's coming forward. It becomes painful. It's like we walk too long in this energy. It's just like, again, I just keep on seeing putting on shoes that are too small. And that hurts terribly. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra energy, which is the heart chakra. Play, joy, laughter. We need to play. We need to laugh. We need to have fun. We need to be free. And human beings are so funny when it comes to play. Because humans can only really play, really laugh, really enjoy themselves when they feel safe. When they don't, they can't. So embracing the heart chakra and making room for that love, for that play, is so important. We then have the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups representing us. We then have the Queen. We have the Ace of Cups coming in at the bottom. There is such a sense of strength through kindness when it comes to us, through the heart, through love. People will misconstrue that as weakness. You're not strong in the way that I believe you should be strong, so therefore it's irrelevant. It's like, oh no, it's not. Strength from the heart. To still be kind in a world that is crazy and mean, that's powerful. it moves us then to the Three of Pentacles. Subconsciously, there's money being lost, and there is money being lost. And we're going to sit there and be like, well, where is it going? What is going on here? We're going to be so busy looking at things one way that we're not going to see the corruption the other way. And this could be, subconsciously we can feel this about a group of people. They're so busy looking this way that they're not seeing what is being lost here, and they need to see it. But there's also a sense here of we need to look at the broader scale of things, because the money's going to fall one way, and we're going to be so busy looking at the way things are changing, or the normal chaoses of everyday life, or just the chaos of this person, that money's going to slip through our fingers. And we're going to sit there and think, was it worth it? And the answer is going to be no. Like, if the answer was yes, it was worth it, this was a time where this energy was needed here, that's one thing. But the answer is going to be no, it wasn't. It's like, no, now I feel foolish. It brings us to the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is prosperity, success, bounty. It is knowing that maybe where we stand right now is a little bit lonely, but the work has been done. Hard work, dedication, determination, discipline has been applied. And now the prosperity gets to move us forward. Now we get to honor where we stand and why we stand here. It brings us to our subconscious defining tarot moment, and it's the Four of Wands. Celebration, new home, new job opportunities, but also a celebration of the home and of the self and of what we love and of where we want to be, and a sense of this world is worth celebrating. I am worth celebrating. And I get to move forward in celebration of me. There's a need to celebrate. There's an illumination that's coming around us. And as it illuminates, it also terrifies. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, the intensity, and the brilliance that is this time and us. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Scorpio, and may blessings always be with you.